I've finally figured out how to get enough damage to do Diablos. I'm also high enough rank to do this one as well. We're going to go with Diablos at the moment. So basically, I've learned that so critical damage, I think, multiplies into your other damage boosts. So basically, a lot of things are leaning into critical damage now, as well as the last shot damage. And then I switched to Gaudia because you get 100% bonus critical damage. At the bottom, or not at the bottom, but overall. And then we can go look over at the motherboard where in the previous video we got the memory advanced H, and so now we're using that, so we can get a lot of bonus flame damage, range damage, like the bazooka, last shot, best range shot, close range damage, recovery with range damage, and then here is mostly just critical damage dealt, and then we have damage to burning enemies for whenever we use the Kabuki function. And then I've also switched over to Shield Dome and Debug Factor, though I kind of did that in order to beat Lucifer, but it should be helpful for here as well. But in doing all that, damage is now significantly higher, and I should be able to go a little bit higher yet beyond this if I get better armor rolls. We just always start with something like this because it's nice to put the defense down. But yeah, now I deal like 300,000 damage when we have the defense down, or almost 400,000 most of the time. Which is a lot better than what we were doing before, and then it's like 250,000 normally. Which, when I was originally fighting this guy, I think I was doing less than 100,000. I pulled it up to 100,000, and it was still like barely enough damage to even think about trying to beat this guy. And then on top of that, I kept dying, so I kind of had to learn how to do this boss fight, which I can't guarantee this is a clean boss fight without any deaths. It might be, but if he gets on me, he just does so much damage. But we do so much more damage now. I'm hoping this is enough buffs to be able to take it at least all the way up to the point where I can get the Relic Legendary gear. But I don't know. So there's at least one more after this, I think, and then when we get into the Animus fight, we can start getting Relic Legendary. And then depending on what actually makes sense armor-wise, it might be a little bit even once I get there. I don't know which boss drops the right Relic Legendary stuff. Or even what stuff I'm really going for when I even get into the Relic Legendary stuff. But yeah, I mean, the damage is so much better. And he's surprisingly not really targeting me at the moment, which is kind of nice. I'll quickly clear out these enemies. Like before, I was doing a quarter of their health for a while, and I think now I'm doing about half per hit. Yeah, I'll our buffs are gone, now he's dealing a ton of damage. Do that. We should be able to get at least one of our shield buffs back. Oh, yeah. I'm being targeted at the moment, which isn't great because we just got a bunch of extra damage, but if you want to dodge these, you kind of just got to keep moving. That guy's got a shield. Oh. And it's this one. Okay, we used a life there, but no, we're not stuck in that. But in case you're wondering, you're looking for the one that doesn't have like the shield icon below its health bar. Lost our ability to aim, though we'll get that back shortly. I guess we'll get it back from death, whatever. Oh, nice, Megaton Fury's always nice. Okay, we need to keep our distance. Got hit by a bunch of fire. But yeah, we're getting him down. I think we might end up having to use a res yet. We'll see though. I don't like that we're using that in the middle of a tornado. And yeah, there we go. That's final res. It plays a lot safer. Which I can do if I can stay away from him. It isn't always easy to do. Let's get our shield back up. Usually, as long as I keep my distance, it just targets allies. I need to get some distance. We're still not able to get enough distance. Get our health back. Shoot. The annoying thing is we're currently kind of waiting on ability to come back so we can lock on again. Okay, actually I don't know anymore. He's locked on, so I can't go look in my thing to try to repair anything. She's kind of stationary for the moment. Get this off. Okay, I'm just gonna use a repair driver. I have to like farm more of those soon because I keep using them. But I will say, if you do this a little bit better than this, you don't have to use a repair drive. It's just a longer fight, so it's harder to live on the win. Though with the 2 damage reduction abilities, it sure makes it easier to live longer. Okay, so we just Kabuki function him after this, so we'll be fine though. If everything keeps locking onto me. But yeah, we beat him. Definitely could have beaten him without that. But yeah, this boss is one of the harder bosses in the game, and I imagine they're only going to get harder from here. It took a while to get the damage up high enough to beat this boss too. You get like gorilla stuff. Okay. But I currently do not know which ones of these I would build into, though gorilla looks like it could be decent for like a melee build at some point. I guess I don't think I shut off the pilot. That is what I have going on with the pilot. And that is going to be everything for this. As well do the neural board.